Now, if you sack a manager because he's not doing very well, the results aren't coming, and you bring in another manager to give your team a bit of a bounce and try and get some results immediately, but if he doesn't do that, do you sack him straight away? Now, this is happening at York City. They sacked Gary Mills. He only got 6 points out of a possible 33. And they got rid of him. They got rid of him, despite him taking the club up back into the Football League. They've got rid of him, and they brought in Nigel Worthington, a bigger name. He's managed Northern Ireland.
Did they bounce?
Well, they haven't bounced. They've not at one point in their last 4 games, I believe. So they haven't got the bounce they're hoping for. Should they sack him? And also, Ian, does that whole kind of thing work with a bounce? We talk about this thing, a new lease of life into a club with a new manager. Statistics prove that not necessarily is the case.
Well, what they're hoping for, Marcus, is they're hoping for a new man.
Yes.
You know, he's come in, players who are in and around it, players who are playing. You know, now they feel pressure from other players because there's a new man coming in. He might freshen it up. He might see something from somebody who's not in there. Then that person comes in and gives everybody a lift, and they start playing well, and they nick a couple of results. But you know, I don't know.
Well, the statistics suggest not.
Well, it doesn't.
But
you
then,
know what I mean? It's just.
But if you've made a precedent of sacking a manager, not getting the results, the new guy comes in, he's not getting the results, does it just go on and on?
Well, yeah. Well, that's what will happen, because there's no conclusive facts or examples we've seen that will definitely happen if you do that.
Indeed.
They're hoping that will happen. It's like, I don't know, Nigel Adkins going into Reading.
Yeah.
But McDermott was there.
Yeah.
What? You know, he's going to move the chairs around on the Titanic. You know, and it's the same in respects of you're talking with this guy here. Yeah. You know, what was it, Mills?
Yeah.
He's
gone. This is the epitome of the managerial merry-go-round.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It's such a hard job to do. You know what I mean? And then you've got to come in and really you're hoping, fingers crossed, hope the team can do well for my first few games so as then I can get some breathing space, so then I can, you know what I mean, maybe keep the job for longer. Because now look at Nigel Worthington's under pressure.
I think the knee-jerk reaction at York City could be because in 2004, this is what happened to them in January. I think it was from January the 10th or something like that. They didn't win 1 in 20. They went from playoff candidates to being relegated out of the Football League. And there's shades of this season. Mills's record is not good.
Panic.
They've panicked, and they've brought in Worthington to try and sort it out, and it's not happening. They are worried about slipping out of the Football League again.
Good stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
I like what you've said there. You know what? Now I think they totally panicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because has the bounce happened?
The bounce has not happened. And they're in danger of falling out of the Football League, York City.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You've got to sort it out.